Today we're going to be making creme brulee. Creme brulee is a French dessert made with sweet cream and lots of sugar.
The appeal of creme brulee comes from its pretty burnt top, which is just caramelized sugar.
That also gives it its name. Creme brulee translates to burnt cream in English.
Today we will not be only cooking creme brulee, but also finding more about the chemical components involving in making it. To start, you will need to preheat your oven to 300 degrees.
In a medium saucepan, heat 2 cups of heavy cream until the surface begins to shimmer. Do not boil the cream, or else the proteins will rise to the top and separate from the water, and you will essentially have curdled milk, so remember to stir constantly. Before heating the cream, split 1 vanilla bean lengthwise and add half into the cream along with a pinch of salt. And this is the half. So then, boom.
Yeah, why am I wearing this sweater?
Okay, we put the pinches in here. A pinch of salt.
In a large glass bowl, blend 4 egg yolks and 1/3 cup of granulated sugar plus 2 tablespoons.
So just that.
After you've blended the eggs and sugar together, you slowly stir the hot cream into the sugar-egg mixture.
So stir it in, Katie.
Once completely combined, strain the custard mixture into a large measuring bowl or cup and skim off the bubbles so no excess air enters the mixture.
Next, you will want to arrange 4 to 8 ceramic ramekins, depending on their size, onto a roasting pan. So you're going to want to use ramekins because they're made out of porcelain, and the porcelain's not going to burn the cream because it's heat resistant, unlike metal pans. Lower specific heat means it's easier to heat them up, so it'll probably burn the cream in the heating process. So you pour the custard into the ramekins, but then you're going to want to fill up the roasting pan with hot water halfway up to the sides of the ramekins, because the water is going to use like this convection thing, so it heats up all of it evenly without like over burning the custard.
Convection is when molecules of a fluid pass heat through each other, which eventually circulates throughout the fluid.
Okay, so you're going to want to cover the pan loosely with foil, which I have right here. And you're going to want to place in the center of the oven, and then you're going to want to cook the desserts for about an hour or until the custards are firmer on the edges but wobbly in the middle.
Take the ramekins out of the pan and place them onto a wire cooling rack and let them cool until they are at room temperature before placing them into the refrigerator to chill for about 3 hours. You want it to let them cool so they don't change the temperature of the custard too quickly, because that will result in rubbery custard. Once chilled, take them from the fridge
Dab off any condensation left from the state change of water after the custard has been chilled. Sprinkle about 2 teaspoons of turbinado sugar over each dessert in a thin, even layer. Take your butane-fueled hand torch and turn it on. Then at arm's length, torch the tops of each dessert until the sugars have turned a pretty golden color and make a sizzling noise. This is called caramelizing the sugar, which is basically just a combustion reaction of the sugar. Basically, you are just oxidizing the sugar to form a brown coloring and giving a nutty flavor to the sugar. So keep torching the tops of the custard until each dessert is evenly browned. Serve immediately and, as the French would say, bon appetit.
The knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone, this will make him rolling home.